Hello everyone and welcome back to another shader video. Before I show you the Java shader, let me just show you Bedrock Edition. So this is what the sun looks like and stuff. You got your pixelated shadows, your water, the clouds. So make sure you know what this looks like when I show you the Java shader. But what if I told you that this wasn't actually Bedrock Edition? And this was actually a Java Edition shader. In fact, if I show you Bedrock Edition with the same world, you can see that it honestly looks way worse. I mean, look how washed out everything looks. And I'm also getting way less FPS. Frankly, I think this looks way more bland than this Java shader right here, which I think looks extremely beautiful. Personally, I know I'll be using this shader pack as an awesome alternative to other more intensive shaders, like for example, Iteration T, which looks like this. And honestly, yeah, this is a lot better than the other one. For the performance hit that you get while using this shader, the other one is definitely worth using if you need more FPS, like in a PvP scenario, for example. Normally, if I needed more FPS, I would just disable shaders entirely, but as you can see, Minecraft without shaders is pretty bland, so finding a shader that looks good and has practically the same performance as no shaders at all is a god find. So in future videos, you'll probably see me using this shader pack as it's the best shader for getting high FPS, especially with the performance tank of recording. And as you can see, it barely affects my FPS at all. Normally with the shader, I get about 100 FPS, which is way faster than other shaders. Even if you have a pretty mid-range PC, you'll be able to run this shader perfectly well. To showcase it, I'm going to go through all the parts of a Minecraft world just to show you the best of it. To begin, here's this cherry grove and an ice spikes biome. Here's the reflection on the water. Here's underwater. Here's an ocean monument. Here's a trial chamber. Here's an ancient city. A mine shaft. A dark oak forest. Here's a beautiful lush cave. And for comparison, here's the world without shaders on. You can see it's super bland. Here's a humongous cave with lava falls. Here's a pale garden at day and nighttime. Here's how light sources in your hand look. Light sources placed down. An amethyst geode. Here's the nether. And here's the end. Pretty bland, but it's better than vanilla, which looks like this. Here's an end city. And that's going to be it for the showcase. If you guys would like to download this shader, it's called Visual Vibrance. You can find a link to a Google Drive where you can download the shader in the description. And also make sure to download the shader's config where I adjusted a bunch of settings to get it looking its best. That's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!